But if you was working and you was able to get food from the food bank, would you do that, or would you just keep buying food with your money if you was earning money and stuff?
I'll keep food.
Yeah, because when you buy it, it's closer to being fresh.
Yeah, no, it's not even about.
But it's free food.
At the end of the day, nobody's happy getting freebies. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
if you're working and you're earning a good enough living, if you're earning perfect income, why would you wish to go to a food bank?
Because you can save money.
I know you can save money, but who would actually do it? Food banks, if you see the people...
Well, I said the middle class people that done it.
Yeah, but if you see the working class guys even go there, they look miserable going in there.
And to be honest, I think...
And they're dependent on it.
To go to a food bank.
Exactly, they're embarrassed.
Everything right? No.
Yeah, I would feel... Yeah, exactly. I would feel embarrassed going to a food bank. Just like if I lose my job, I would feel embarrassed going to a job centre. You know what I'm saying?
Not even embarrassing, it's hassling. It's just depressing.
It's literally you going and begging somebody to feed me and my family because we're hungry.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I think there should be another option, like if you don't want to go job centre or get those vouchers or
which is what I made a Let's Be Real about. It's about having a system that basically doesn't rely on money in order to survive. It's about having your own land and being able to grow your own garden and fruit and have your own food. And that's what we should. I personally feel that's what we should have, because the corporations and all the markets and stuff, they have all the stuff. So unless we follow the system's rules, unless we follow the system's rules of using money in order to friggin' survive, then we're gonna starve to death and freeze to death and all that stuff.
My mum's growing her own tomatoes.
Free tomatoes for everyone!
Anarchy. Because I'm telling you from an African perspective, I grew up in the third world. I grew up in Central and Eastern Africa. And my experience there is that big food companies such as Unilever and Nestle basically own every farm there. Literally, they done a monopoly with the government whereby they take all the food resources and virtually leave us with nothing. Hence, that's why you got a lot of these kids in Africa starving. Yet from their same country, there's food growing, but they can't touch that food because that belongs to Unilever or that belongs to Nestle.
So if you look at it this way, people have come along, claimed the land, put a fence around it, and said, right,
everything.
If you want what we have, you have to do this.
Yeah, that's part of the deal, isn't it? Because as I was telling to Tony, it's a form of it's really nasty monopoly, because if I tell you there are 5 companies that own all the food in the world, you won't believe me, but it is true. There are actually 3, if I'm not wrong. 3 companies that own all the food in the world. And that is wrong. Because it's what causes all these hunger problems in all these third world countries, and people have to go and give them food when they're the country that makes their own food themselves, but they can't touch it.
Say something?
There are 2 things, like, okay, we've got a lot of countries that need money and support and food, but why do we have the lottery here? Why can't that money go to countries that need it?
Well, apparently part of the money of the lottery does go to charities and stuff.
Well, I personally think lottery is just a waste of time, to be honest, because we shouldn't be having lotteries. Why can't people just work hard and earn a good living?
Talking about working, what about football players? You know how much they earn?
Yeah, they do earn a lot of money. And
they do
earn a lot, but the same goes for other sports. For all sports.
No, but football's the biggest one in the UK. No,
in the UK, yes, but in the world, it's the NFL.
There you go.
The basketball players get loads of money. Some of them are worth 50 million.
And it's not just that. It's not just the money they earn. It's the supporters as well. Yeah. If you put all the fans of all them sports together, what do you have? You have a friggin' nation, bruv.
Yeah, but for example,
if they was as passionate about the sports as about the things we're talking about, like the food, third world countries, you know what I mean?
Again, I think it's our own government, because look how much money's put into war.
Exactly. We see it's the old saying of distribution of wealth. For example, we here in England, they made a documentary called about BenefitStreet.
Yeah.
Remember when they were going to some street in Birmingham, basically telling the people there, following people, a couple of families who on benefits.
Yeah.
And basically, if I saw it was like a propaganda to basically make the people on benefits look bad.
That's it.
But then I asked a simple question. Why aren't they doing one on the bankers that took our bailout?
There you go.
Why aren't they doing a bankers bailout street? Where?
Bankers Bailout Street.
We should be following the bankers and
You know what I
finding.
mean?
Dude, I swear that's how
So
funny.
how do you live?
How do you live, Mr. CEO of Royal Bank of Scotland? I've got 7 yachts here.
You know what I mean?
That I've earned with my money.
Yeah, let's share this on the BBC. See how far that is.
Yeah.
But the answer is, are they happy?
Plus, I own all the
are they
politicians.
happy though? Are they happy?
Well, most
I
well,
think they are.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You know, they say you look at someone like David Cameron and Tony Blair and Gordon and all of them, and you ask yourself, what do these rich boys know about poor people? Really?
Well, when
What
you
do they
asked
know?
how much is a bottle of milk, you got it wrong, innit?
Yeah, because he's never bought milk in his life. He's like, what? How much is a pint? What is a pint? I've never bought milk in my life. That's why I've got Annie over there to do it for me.
Ransom.